I'd like to call the meeting to order. It is 6:30 in the city of Prospect Heights. And we have a preamble, I guess I'd like to call it, from our assistant city clerk.
Pursuant to the governor's executive orders, the governor has made disaster declaration in response to COVID-19. In accordance with 5 ILCS 127E, the head of the public body has determined that an in-person meeting of all individual council members under the Open Meetings Act is now practical or prudent. The Chief Administrative Officer Joe Wade will attend in person. The council and members of the public may continue to attend the meeting virtually via Zoom as attendance in the boardroom is not feasible. In accordance with the applicable statutes of the state of Illinois and the ordinance of the city of Prospect Heights, notice is hereby given that the city council regular teleconference meeting of the mayor and the city council of the city of Prospect Heights is being held on Monday, April 26, 2021 at 6:30 p.m. Mayor Nicholas J. Helmer presiding. This meeting will be recorded and available on the city's website. Attendees who wish to speak on agenda or non-agenda items will be provided an opportunity to do so during the teleconference. There will be a 5-minute time limit for speakers, during which teleconference meeting it is anticipated there will be discussion and consideration of, and if so determined, action upon the matters contained in the following.
Thank you, Karen. We are looking to call the meeting to order and have a roll call, please. I will do the roll for the elected officials, and then under paragraph 5, we will introduce the additional staff that is on this evening. Michelle Cameron, Ward 1. This is a roll call, and you need to get off mute. Catherine, Ward. Anyone?
I'm just thinking, not on mute.
Not everybody can be on mute. Is there anyone not on mute?
Not on mute.
Not on mute. Morgan Adams.
Quinn, not on mute.
All right, so let's start over. Earlier,
It's frozen.
It's what?
It looks frozen.
Peter, can you help us with this?
I can't help if your computer's freezing, sir. There's nothing I can do.
His Wi-Fi is going in and out.
Maybe the Wi-Fi. Try to start over again.
Karen, you may have to switch over to phone.
It looks like you're on Wi-Fi.
We can
okay,
go to the phone.
The Wi-Fi is on, but okay.
You're back.
I'll go to the phone.
Hear me now?
So I'll go to the phone. All right, let me get to the phone.
Karen, you're not going to be able to have both audio, though.
I know you're going to have to shut this off. You're going to have to shut this.
I'm on.
That's all right. That's it's not. Let me get on here.
We can hear you.
Oh, you can hear?
Yep.
Okay, then keep going, because I right now it's not.
All right, go ahead, I'll roll in.
Oops. You want to call the roll?
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
All right, so I'm on Karen's phone, and let's start with the elected officials. Michelle Cameron, Ward 1. It's a roll call. Kathleen Quinn, Ward 2.
Present.
Wendy Morgan Adams, Ward 3.
Present.
Alderman Danielle Dash is absent by previous notification. Alderman Matt Doldick, Ward 5.
I am here.
Over there. I got it. Thank you. City Clerk, Joanna.
Present.
is
Yes, I'm
present.
here. I'm
Thank
here.
you. City Treasurer, Richard Tibbetts.
I am present.
Amen. And Mayor is here. So we had a roll call. We have a quorum. And we're looking forward to the approval of minutes. And Joe, would you take it from item 2, please?
Good evening, everybody. Yes, sir, we have, the minutes of the April 12th, 2021, meeting minutes.
I'm here.
And if there are, no changes, additions, or corrections, we would entertain a motion for approval.
Motion to approve
So moved.
as presented.
Second.
Thank you. And a roll call vote, please.
Alderman Morgan Adams.
Aye.
Alderman Cameron.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, now we
Yes.
can.
Okay.
Alderman Dollick.
Aye.
Alderman Quinn.
Very good, thank you. We have no appointments, confirmations, or proclamations tonight. Public comment on agenda matters. Madam Clerk, is anyone registered for public comment on agenda matters?
Not for this evening, but if anyone had not registered, this would be a good time to come introduce yourselves if you would like to make a public comment, please.
Very good, thank you. Which,
All right.
Mr. Mayor, brings
Yeah,
us
I'm
to
sorry.
item
I'd like to
5.
get up.
staff-
Yeah, I have my list here. Finance Director Sherry Graffin. Can she hear us? Assistant Finance Director.
I'm here, Mr.
Yeah.
Mayor. This is Sherry.
Oh, good, thank you.
Hi. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Assistant Director Finance Panhill.
Yes, I just have a brief update. We are here tonight to wrap up the budget. Hopefully, I wanted to thank everyone who contributed to participating in the process. All of our administration, directors, managers, staff did a great job in pulling it together. And I appreciate the council's consideration and questions and their interest, support as we got through the process. So hopefully tonight is smooth sailing. Wanted to also give the heads up, we'll be starting our audit for the year ending fiscal year 4/30/21 next month. We are all getting all of our paperwork and documents prepared for that, and I don't anticipate there to be any significant come up. So that's where we're at for this year. That's all I have.
All right, excellent, thank you for your report. Administrator Wade.
No report tonight, sir, thank you.
All right, moving on to Assistant City Administrator Peter Falcone.
No report tonight, sir.
Thank you. Police Chief Jim Zalaki.
I have no report, other than I'd just like to thank the council for approving the budget, allow me to continue my guys to provide the great service and able to outfit them with all the necessary equipment they need to keep them safe out there. So thanks again.
Thank you. The Development Director, Dan, you're on the air with us. You had a meeting all day, but you don't look too worn out, so I'm glad you're here.
Thank you, sir. Very quickly, we are heading into our busy construction season. I need to remind folks that to please consult the city's webpage under the how do I tab to find out information about building permits, building projects, and if in doubt, make sure you contact the building department and we can assist in any way possible. Additionally, contractors are required to be registered in the city of Prospect Heights. So if the contractor tells you they don't have to be registered, you can contact us and we'll reach out to assist you in your project. So that's all I have to report tonight, sir.
Well, thank you. Public Works Director, Mark Roscoe.
Good evening, sir. Just like Dan said, I appreciate the staff's help, Sherry, Joe Wade, and Peter, to get through the budget and get everything organized for this next fiscal year. On the public works side of it, we're in storm preparation mode for spring. Spring's been very good to us so far, and our crew's been working hard to get Levy 37 all squared away for the upcoming audit by the Army Corps of Engineers and the Illinois Department of Natural Resources. So, Mr. Mayor, we're doing the right things at the right time. Thank you.
Thank you. Deputy Clerk Schultheis.
No report, thank you, Mayor.
Attorney John O'Driscoll.
No report, Mayor.
Thank you. Joe, I think we have a CEA update from Director Sables. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. That is correct.
All
Very
right.
good.
John?
Very good. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Good. You never know with Zoom. So, good evening, everybody, Mayor, Alderman, staff, and also all the residents. I just wanted to let you know tonight was supposed to be Director Kiefer, but he had some unexpected traveling, so I'm the fill-in for that. So I hope I can do just fine for him. We're on our last budget month ourselves, so we all on the board wanted to thank all the elected officials for supporting and voting for our budget as we go forward. It's turning out that since COVID, operations have really kind of ramped up considerably, so we really can see an upward trend in our flight operations. With March was the busiest March in a long time, probably 8 years. And naturally, since, the airport funds itself, it translates into strong fuel sales, which also helps us stay on our budget. So we're grateful for that. And I just want to say, too, I think our staff did a great job at doing some belt tightening so that our operational expenses were down so that we were able to manage through COVID as well. You've probably seen the U.S. Customs facility. It's on track to hold the ribbon cutting on around July 4th. So the exterior bricks being installed and the interior walls are taking shape. Once we've got a little more, a greater understanding of completion, we'll be sending out to the community leaders and elected officials invitation to join us for the not the groundbreaking, but for like the grand opening. The long-awaited RSIP, the Residential Sound Improvement Program, we've had to manage through COVID concerns with that, but now we're actually they're out in the field, and they completed the first round of noise testing in homes in both Prospect Heights and Wheeling. Now the consultants will take that data and then compile a report for the airport of who's within the sound guidelines, and we'll probably will receive that in early May. And then from that report, the final selection of eligible homes will be made, and the path toward construction will begin. So we would expect the first group of homes to receive their sound installation sometime around summer or early fall. Excuse me. And then finally, we're planning on having the Rock and Run the Runway, August 21st. We're optimistic that the local, state, and CDC guidelines will allow us to hold the event this summer. So more information will be posted on our website once the event draws closer. So with that, that concludes the CEA report.
Thank you, Scott. I have a quick note, and then we can move on. I intend to, I've interviewed several people. I intend to suggest to council that they accept, the person, I think will do a great job, but it's not on the agenda, so we'll let you know, for the next meeting. It'll be in your packet, and, we want to fill PZBA, vacancy created by, Daniel Dash, who is now, of course, the Alderman. So, we can do that. Joe, you want to take it from there? We already had Sherry's report, so you're in item 6.
Well, we actually, she has 2 reports tonight, Mr. Mayor. The treasurer's report, Sherry?
Yes, hello, Mr. Mayor and Administrator and Management. We do have our preliminary March numbers coming in. I am very pleased to say we are already at about 99% of our revenue. At 92% of the year, we have 1 month left to go. Many of our significant revenue items are in at up over 100% collected. Our use tax, sales tax, income taxes, which we felt were sensitive at the beginning of the year with the COVID restrictions coming through, are all exceeding 100% collection of budget, over 100. And I'm really excited about the vehicle sticker final number. We are at 110% currently of our budgeted number, and we still have 1 month to go. Our original prediction for the end of the year for the general fund was the loss of $1.2 million when we had budgeted anticipating the shortfalls in revenue for the COVID restrictions. But I'm pleased to say that at this point in the year, with 1 month to go, we're at a positive $819,000 revenue over expenses. We've done a really great job on controlling the expenses during the year, and I expect to go through next month, and we should close in pretty good position. If anybody has any questions about the specifics that were in the attachment to the agenda, I'm happy to answer any questions. Otherwise, that's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you, good report. Joe, you want to pick it up with the consent agenda then?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Yes, item 6 is the consent agenda, items that are, that have been heard before. In the case of the budget, I think we've had 3 meetings on that. So we have second reading of both the consent items tonight. And we will entertain a motion for approval of the consent agenda.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion, we have a second. You want to take a roll call, Joe? Is that the next step?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Alderman Jolick,
Aye.
Alderman Morgan Adams, Alderman Morgan Adams, Alderman.
I didn't know I was on mute. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Alderman Quinn. Aye. Alderman Cameron.
Aye.
Motion passes 4-0. Now we have a second reading. Is that what we're doing, Joe?
No, we've had the first reading, so that adopts both the salary ordinance as well as the budget ordinance. And
all right, then keep going.
We thank everybody who's worked on that. Sir, we have no items for 7, old business. New business item 8A is the resolution approving a bid and contract for a police squad vehicle, recommending a purchase of a Dodge Durango, and it is paid for from the Drug Enforcement Agency funds, money that comes back to the city from the city's assistance with drug enforcement, seizure money. And it's from the Suburban Purchasing Cooperative, which is a joint purchasing effort, and it's the low bid of a contract vendor. Jim, is there anything you'd like to add?
No, that's it.
All right, do we need a motion to do that, or are we just approving?
Yes, sir. We would need a motion to approve the resolution authorization.
All right, let's go ahead and do that. Now, that's only for R21-17?
Correct.
All right, a motion to approve as noted.
So moved, Morgan Adams.
We have a
Second.
motion to do that, and we need a second from Alderman Dolick. And we need a roll call, please.
Alderman Morgan Adams,
Aye.
Alderman Dolick,
Aye.
Alderman Cameron,
Aye.
Alderman Quinn.
Aye.
Motion passes 4-0. Moving on to R 21-18. Joe?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. This is the renewal of an agreement that authorizes traffic and parking enforcement at River Trails Condominium Association. The police department has done this for many years, but it's an agreement that needed renewal. Anything you'd like to add, Chief?
No, it's just been going on since I started in 1990. It's just updating it and, as Joe stated, to allow us to go on there and enforce the city ordinances. That's it.
All right, good. So we need a motion to approve that.
So moved.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and a second, please.
Second, Cameron.
Roll call.
Alderman Morgan Adams,
Aye.
Alderman Dolick,
Aye.
Alderman Cameron,
Aye.
Alderman Quinn.
Aye.
Motion passes 4-0. Joe, on to discussion topics.
Yes, sir. This item is technically our workshop is for our next meeting, which is May 10th, and certainly this is a topic of discussion that the City Council has reviewed for probably a year or more.
All right, so we have that on, but for next time around.
Yes, sir.
All right, one thing I'd like to look at next time around, get it on the agenda, of course, is the remuneration that the people on the PZBA board have been receiving, continue to receive the same amount. And I want to see if we can adjust that to something more relevant for the job they're doing. So that'll be on the next workshop meeting list. Thank you. Approval of warrants?
Actually, Mr.
Yeah.
Mayor, can I
Yes,
make a
please.
comment regarding
Yeah.
the discussion workshop meetings issues? Something that we talked about in recent months or past months is the reinstitution of in-person meetings or possibly hybrid meetings. When we discussed this a few months back, I thought that at that time it was a little bit too early, but now with the success of vaccinations, and I know that a lot of our staff and elected officials have been vaccinated fully, I think we might want to revisit this and discuss possible options of having either in-person or hybrid meetings. I know Rich Tibbetts has discussed what we could do. I think this is something that we should talk about to be visible to the public. So if we could talk about that at the next workshop, I think that would be a good idea.
I agree with you. I thought I mentioned that target date was July 1st. But there's a lot more happening out there. A lot more people continue to die, and a lot more people every day have more, negative test results. But it's a good thing to talk about at the next meeting. Approval of warrants.
Yes, Mayor.
That's three. I'm sorry, I'll butt in a second. That's 3 items we will have, which has always been our goal for the next. The discussion of topics for the next workshop meeting. All right, let's move on then.
Approval of the warrants. We have an expenditures total for approval amounting to $202,226.27. We also have wire payments on April 9th, 2021, payroll posting The total was $154,565.66. On April 19th, 2021, the police pension funding amounted to $82,313.83, bringing the total warrants to $439,105.76. For council's approval, please.
All right, warrants reported as noted. Let's have a roll call, please.
Alderman Dolick?
You need a motion.
Do we need a motion, sir?
Well, you know what? Karen beat you to it. Yes, a motion is next.
Motion to approve as presented, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. We have a motion. We have a second. And we need a roll call.
Alderman Dolick?
Aye.
Alderman Quinn?
Aye.
Alderman Morgan Adams?
Aye.
Alderman Cameron?
Aye.
Motion passes 4-0. Joe, why don't you go ahead back to 11 and take it through the end.
All right, sir, thank you. Public comment on non-agenda matters. Madam Clerk, is anyone registered?
No, not at this time. Thanks, Joe. But please, anyone, if you're in the public, please speak up if you have like to say something.
Very good. Item 12, no executive session for tonight, Mr. Mayor, but we will be asking for an executive session next week to discuss collective bargaining matters, or the next
All right,
meeting.
is that a special meeting or the following meeting?
No,
Just
sir,
a
it'll be
regular
the May 10th meeting, just advising the council for expectations.
Good.
This is Alderman Cameron.
Yes.
We didn't comment for the alderman, but I just wanted to say an early, happy birthday to Alderman Quinn. Her birthday is on Wednesday, so I just wanted to say happy early birthday to her.
Wow.
Doesn't she look great for 30?
I was just about to say that, but you beat me to it. Birthdays come whether you like it or not, and this should be a likable one. So,
yeah, no singing.
Congratulations. No, congratulations. Getting older usually is better, so that's fine.
Is it? Yeah, could be worse.
So, we're the party. Your house, Alderman?
No, no party.
Oh, no.
No party.
All right.
Every day is a party for
Well.
me, Mayor. Every day.
Yes, every day is a holiday. That's all I have. We need a motion to adjourn. Joe, have we done that yet?
No, we do need a motion to adjourn, and that would be it for tonight.
So moved. Morgan Adams.
Yeah, we can take a voice vote on that. All in favor of the adjournment? Let's get it done. Say, if you're against it, say it. Otherwise, we're going to adjourn. All right, no one's against it. We are adjourned. Thank you.